All right, back for another beer review, and today I am reviewing yet another collaboration beer, this time between the Oliver Brewing Company out of Baltimore, Maryland, and Stillwater Artisanal Ales, and they are headquartered in Brooklyn, New York, and this is their double Mocha Affogato Nitro Stout. So they are calling this one an American Stout that is brewed with cocoa powder, cocoa nibs, lactose, and coffee, then thrown into a nitro can. Comes in at 6.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed at the time of review. I don't know exactly how old this can is, but it does have a best before date of July 2020, and we're like 5 months away from then, so we're good. So yeah, I saw this one on the shelf locally, and I've reviewed a couple different Oliver and Stillwater collaborations, and I think both of the ones I reviewed, no, not all. Actually, now I'm thinking, I think they were all Nitro beers, either 2 or 3 of them. I don't remember. I think there was the Nitro Doppelbock and then Nitro Fruited Sour. So this is either the third or fourth. I may have reviewed another one that I'm forgetting, but yeah, they are doing these Nitro beers, kind of a series of beers, and this one sounded really good. On the side here, it says pouring instructions. Number 1, gently shake can to activate nitro. 2, open, turn over, and pour hard. So do a little bit of a shake here. And we will see. Hopefully it doesn't explode. And it kind of did. So, not all the way though. We're going to pour it right in. There we go. Give it a hard pour here. I went with a bigger glass just to hopefully fit it all in. So we will see. Not all of it, but most of it. We'll see if we can fit all of it in. That head's going to be crazy. All right, we're not going to pour it all, whatever. It exploded a little bit, didn't get everywhere, which is good, but whatever, kind of exploded. That looks like a fucking awesome beer, though, let's be honest. Wish I had something to wipe my hands, but I don't. So look at that. It is cascading. It is dark. Like a, I wouldn't say black. It's like a dark brown kind of, but on the camera, it's going to look black. It's cascading. It looks absolutely beautiful. We have about a 3-finger, straight up brown colored, mocha colored head. It looks fucking dynamite in that glass, honestly. Holy Christ. That is what Nitro's all about. It'll make beers look this beautiful. So anyway, let's get a nose. Oh, I definitely get the coffee right off the rip. Yeah, mocha vibes, coffee, chocolate. And again, it's tough to pull noses off of Nitro heads, especially ones that are like 2.5, 3 fingers. But yeah, it smells fucking awesome. And I see a little bit of it leaking down the side over here. Let me save it. I'm cheating. It happens. Yeah, coffee, chocolate. Now, affogato is apparently like an Italian dessert. I think it's like gelato or ice cream, and you take a hot espresso shot and just kind of pour it over. So it's kind of like, ends up being like a coffee ice cream. Never had it before. Sounds absolutely delicious, though. And I say this is kind of the vein. I mean, it smells creamy. It smells like there's a little bit of vanilla from the lactose. Definite chocolate, definite coffee. A little bit of roasted malt. But honestly, outside of a couple characters, you really can't get a lot. So I'm going to get into it. Cheers, everyone. Nice beer. Very nice. Body on this one is like lower side of medium, approaching medium. For 6.5, it's fine. The mouthfeel is, I don't even have to really mention it. If you've had a Nitro beer, Guinness, anything like that, it's so smooth and soft and super fucking creamy that's the whole point about Nitro beers, right? You want the mouthfeel to be fucking delicious, and it is. The taste itself, though, there's chocolate. It's like a sweeter dark chocolate, vanilla, coffee is there. And that's like right up front. Pretty big sweetness. Pass through the palate. A little bit of dryness, like kind of kicks in the back of the palate. Slight like residual bitterness, but not much. Underlying like roasted kind of malt character. This definitely is sweeter because that sweetness carries on through the palate. Like I said, there's a little bit of dryness on the back end, but this definitely leans sweet. Let me go back one more sip before I say something that I might regret. Yeah, it's sweet. This might be cloying to my palate by the time I'm done with this can. Honestly, the sweetness is building up. Like it didn't seem super sweet up front, but now I'm taking like 4 or 5 sips. Definitely sweet, and it's like sweeter dark chocolate now mixing in with like a milk chocolate. There's not enough like of a coffee roast or a coffee bitterness, or even like a hot bitterness here to kind of break up the monotony, or even like a good dryness to kind of cut the sweetness. So I think it's going to be too sweet by the end of the drink. I think I'll drink the rest of it, but I think the last 4 or 5 ounces I'll probably be like, too sweet, and just finish it off and kind of be disappointed that I did in some degrees, to some degree. This is a good sharing beer for me. I would love to crack this open and split it with someone else. 8 ounces of this would be more than enough. So body, I'm fine with it. Mouthfeel, fucking, it's nitro, so it's amazing. And the taste is nice. I like the characteristics in here. I like that mocha vibe from the chocolate and the coffee, the lactose providing the vanilla, but I think the lactose is also providing a bit too much sweetness in this one. I think maybe without the lactose. Here's the thing, when you got a nitro beer, you don't need the lactose for the mouthfeel, which is what lactose really does, is adds a creaminess to the mouthfeel. It also adds a sweetness. So in this beer, I don't think the lactose was a necessity, in my opinion. I think if you just would have went cocoa powder, cocoa nibs, and coffee, and maybe went vanilla instead of the lactose to produce the vanilla character, I think it would have been a better representation of what you're kind of going for, and not too sweet. But that, again, that's my own opinion. Shout out to Chris over at Off the 10th. It's a good beer. I think I'm right at a 3.75 out of 5. I'd go to a 4 because of the characteristics and the taste and whatnot and the mouthfeel, but I'm going to knock it back to a 3.75 because of the sweetness. So double Mocha Affogato Nitro Stout from Oliver and Stillwater. I'm going to go straight 3.75 out of 5. I think it's a solid, good beer, albeit a bit too sweet for my palate. I like the flavors that are here. I love the mouthfeel, but the sweetness is going to get me then, and I can already feel it after drinking, 3 or 4 ounces of this. I feel the last 4 or 5 ounces probably going to be tough for me to finish off, but I do enjoy the flavors here, and I love the mouthfeel. So if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Price point and availability, I paid $5 for that can and availability. Stillwater is one of those gypsy brewers that, brews beers at a bunch of different breweries and then puts stuff out. Again, this is either like the 4th or 5th, might even be the 6th release from Stillwater and Oliver in collaboration. This is, I believe, the 3rd, maybe the 4th one I reviewed on the channel, and I like trying them. I think they're fun to try, but I have yet to be blown away by any of them. I know the Nitro Doppelbock, I really did enjoy that one, and it was so unique. And I know Peter over at the Clueless Drinker, a good friend of mine and fellow beer tuber, he loved that beer. He thought it was amazing. So some of these beers are damn tasty. At the very least, they're fun to try. So I'll probably buy more Stillwater and Oliver collabs, especially if they're nitro beers, because I like trying them. So yeah, anyway, that does it for another beer review. Good beer, 3.75 out of 5, a bit too sweet. Like I said, if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. 6.5%, yeah, whatever. Just alcohol, you can't even taste, doesn't matter. But the beer itself, I enjoy. Let me know what you think about it. Till the next one, cheers.